So I've wanted to finally actually work on achievement hunting content for a while now. I mean, sure, it's been a thing that I've been doing, but I know for a fact that it hasn't been obvious, and I want to change that. It's not like the stuff I've been making has been bad. I've actually really been enjoying making the videos that you see, but there's something about putting together things into super complex, unique videos, and let's be fair, I haven't done many of those. So let's change that with Hitman. So, what's the goal? I mean, it's nice to have a goal to aim for, right? Well, sure, we have the achievements to work for, but Hitman also has its own sort of challenges, and it honestly seems like they work towards the Steam achievements anyway, so why not focus on them? They do also push us to try some interesting, fun approaches to things, which I am 100% down to try. How about we start with freeform training? Freeform training is probably the least exciting place to start, but it is the start of the game, and it feels only fair that we start here. While it does only have 13 things to work towards, it's also a great spot to start laying some groundwork for the series going forward. So here's how things will work. There's technically 3 sections to this: feats, assassinations, and discoveries, but we're just going to combine them into one thing for the series. The main question that I'm aiming to answer here is how many attempts does each level take to finish all those feats, assassinations, and discoveries? It's a question that's going to be very interesting to answer since there are so many different ways to approach things and so many quests that require us to do things one way, resulting in us not being able to do things other ways. It's going to be hard to balance how we do things in the most efficient way possible. So with that in mind, how about we start our first attempt?
As an ICA agent, every challenge you face can be overcome in multiple ways. Complete this exercise again, this time attacking it from a different angle. Vary your strategy. Improvise. We will be watching.
Diana does this thing, wishing us the best of luck, and that's great and all, but come on, do we really need it? I guess it's fair enough, but it's not like anyone's going to have a chance to kill us, right? Okay. So we jump into our first attempt with both feet by throwing a coin. I know, really basic stuff happening over here. Anyone would think I do this for a living. Don't worry though, things do get interesting. I mean, assuming you call knocking out a worker interesting. He seems very interested in something on the ground too, but I guess he'll have to continue his search later, because we just choke him out, hide his body, steal his outfit, and sneak our way onto the boat. He's not having a good day, is he? Losing something on the ground, then getting knocked out, shoved in a locker, and stripped. Also, how no one questions us just wandering onto the boat? Just a random person wandering in? I mean, I guess when they say act like you belong there, they mean this? I'm also going to assume there's a rat infestation going on around this place, because for some reason they've just left rat poison out. I'll just put that in the rubbish later. Everyone has to do their part to clean up this planet. Alright, wrench and crowbar obtained, both of which, well, who knows if we'll use them. I'm sure someone will have something they need forced opened or fixed. There's also some very interesting decisions going on this boat. Someone's just left this generator around. It seems like a perfect distraction for this conveniently placed guard. Not like I couldn't just knock him out where he stands, but if I did that, I wouldn't get the amazing challenge of distracting someone with a generator. Oh, and just to be clear, I don't condone the use of crowbars to knock people out. It's not the most efficient way to do so. Wait, I'm making out I know the best way to knock people out, aren't I? I promise you I don't. Anyway, I decided to do the one thing you definitely shouldn't do with any weapon, let alone a gun: drop it on the ground. Someone could literally shoot themselves in the foot. I definitely wouldn't leave any sort of weapon laying around. This is just because we need a guard to pick it up for a challenge. But moving on, before we can head upstairs, it's probably a good idea to get a change of clothes to fit in a bit more. Good thing there's a sack of clothes left down here. Now I feel the part of a waiter. It makes total sense that I'd be amongst the crowd now. No reason for anyone to be suspicious of me. So let's just poison the guy, right? I've got the rat poison I grabbed earlier. That'd be perfect. Don't want him to die, just want him to get sick so he goes to the bathroom. Because where else would make sense?
Cell phones. New one's broken too. I swear to God, Callista. I think technology hates me.
It's a sign, Calvin. You're the finest thief the world has ever seen, but things are changing. This is the universe's way of telling you to quit, to get out of the game while you still can.
The sparrow cannot die.
You're not a superhero, Calvin. They don't exist.
Well, not with that attitude, they don't.
Oh, man. I'm about to blow some chunk. Just step back, people. I may spew any second.
Wow. Oh.
And with that, I can leave. No one's there either, and we'll be long gone before anyone decides to use the bathroom. Not that they'll see him anyway, but better safe than sorry.
A couple of years back.
And that, I guess, concludes our first attempt. Our second attempt involves getting a guard's uniform before getting on the boat, which you'd think is nice and easy since we have coins that easily distract guards. But sometimes things don't work out the way you want, and in this case, we get seen knocking out the guard.
Hey, guard. Look, it's your time to cargo pants.
Fortunately, no one sees me dragging the body away in chinning clothes, so they're not immediately suspicious of me when I walk on the boat. But it's not the best thing to have happen.
Okay.
We actually can complete another challenge in this attempt too, but it means walking back off the boat and spending the time trying to get one specific guy into a spot where I can knock him out and put on his outfit. But again, things don't always work out, and this time I've even seen changing clothes, which then results in me getting into a gunfight, and that's where the attempt ends. I mean, it was bound to happen, but I sort of hoped it would happen later on, especially after I said to Diana that we didn't exactly need luck.
What?
Well, I guess it's time for attempt 3. We'll just skip past the part where I do the exact same thing to try and get Mr. Norfolk's suit, and this time it's successful. I'm going to use it to approach the target in a unique interaction. Most of what I've done so far has been stuff that you can do with almost any target, but every target has unique, interesting approaches specific to just them, and putting on this outfit is just one of the ones that I get with this guy. In fact, if I follow it through, it gets me in a room with just us two and no one else around.
So, this achievement hunting stuff is going to be good for business, right? There's nothing that will cause any issues.
None that I'll think of, at least.
What do you mean by that?
Don't ask those sort of questions.
What do you mean? Wait, what are you doing? Hey, leave me alone.
Anyway, I brought some wire along, which seems pretty helpful in keeping people quiet. I mean, you didn't hear anything, right? Okay, good. Anyway, that's basically attempt 3. Just a quick in and out. The next attempt is also super simple, literally just involving us getting to the helipad and dropping a stored life raft on our target's head. And here I thought life rafts were supposed to keep you safe. I guess not. And I guess I'll cover attempt 5 while we're here. Literally just involving us getting another one-on-one with the target, walking right behind him, placing an explosive and leaving. Honestly, probably the least quiet and least efficient way to take him out, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And actually, that's the final attempt we need. We managed to complete all 13 challenges. I mean, this is likely the only time it will be this quick, because other maps have plenty more challenges, but at least we got things done, and we've got a layout sorted for future videos. I think that'll do for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this idea, and I'm definitely going to continue this with later maps. Maybe I'll even give you ideas for your own playthrough. And if it does, maybe consider hitting the like button and subbing if you haven't already. It'd be really awesome if you did, because I'm aiming for 200 subs by the end of the year, and it'd be really awesome to hit that. Well, until next video, have a great day,